Well, that's how it is sometimes. We feel just like Woody. We're stuck in a box and we don't know how to get out of there. Well, here at Advisor & Co., we help people help themselves, and we keep it super easy to understand. Well, today it's a brand new day. I'm going to show you how to live more, worry less, lots less. And here's how I'm going to do it. In a handful of steps, you will know all you need to know to survive the money game. And here's how we're going to do it. First, I'm going to show you where we are today. I'm going to show and explain how to get on top of your financial house, how to use a simple ladder step system, the importance and the reasons for the emergency fund, how to establish how much of an emergency fund, show you how to achieve the emergency fund, and what an emergency fund will accomplish, and the importance of having a money coach. This program is based on Dave Ramsey, with 20 plus years in the making, several New York bestsellers, Fox Business Network TV, over 580 radio stations are syndicated, 6.2 million listeners daily. This program works. That is not in question. Life happens. You gotta be ready for it. Today, what I want to do is to show you how to get on top of your financial house. I want you to get on top of your financial house and be standing there like Rocky, just like the intro. Now, it's going to take a few years. It's not going to be quick. So if you're looking for get rich quick, you are in the wrong room. We don't teach microwaves here. We teach crock pots. It works. I want you to get on top of your financial house and be standing up there like Rocky, yelling, "Adrian!" Yeah, baby. You will win. Now, how do you get on top of the house? Well, when I was growing up, my teenage years in Victoria, BC, we used a thing called a ladder. And ladders have steps. And they have rules about the steps. If you get up the ladder and it starts falling over, well, if you're over 16 years of age, you come back down. Oh, you did it too? Okay. Now, you steady that ladder and you repeat the steps, but you take the steps slow and gradual. You don't skip steps, because otherwise you'll be hanging there upside down with your leg broken and your neighbor laughing at you. So there is no step skipping. Be willing to come back down to a solid ground and repeat the process. These are the rules of using a ladder. Now, around our place, we call these ladders, these steps, baby steps. And you don't do baby step 4 before you've done baby step 1. There is a process here, and there is a reason, because you have to lay a solid foundation. If you are going to build a house, you don't bring in the trim carpenter to start tacking up crown mold if you haven't done your drywall yet. And you have to build a house on top of a foundation. You start with the foundation, and you build up from there. Baby step 1 we're going to start with, before we do anything else, is $1,000 baby starter emergency fund. It's only $1,000. And I want you to get $1,000 as fast as you possibly can to start that. This is not your emergency fund. It is a starter emergency fund. I want you to get 10 Sir Robert Borden's, baby. Make him your friend. Right quick, right now, fast. Get 10 Sir Robert Borden's as fast as you can. A month or as fast as you can. Just bust it. Have a garage sale. Sell so much stuff the kids think they're next and the dog is hiding. Get it in gear. Quickly. Try to do it in a month. I want you to get $1,000 saved right now. Fast. This is the easiest baby step because it's only $1,000 compared to what you probably owe on your credit card. This is also the one you'll probably do the fastest in most cases. But this is also the hardest baby step. Because this is the point that you decide, am I really going to change my life? Am I really going to buy into this stuff? Am I really going to do something that millions of others are doing? Am I really going to engage this process? Or am I going to keep doing it, slopping it up the way I've been doing it? I'm going to get serious. I'm going to get focused. This thing is going to change because, here's the problem. We don't like change. Human beings don't like change. We tend to do the same thing over and over and over again. Some people have been in a job for 15 years and they hate every day of it. And the only reason they don't change? is because they don't like change. Even if we're doing things and they're not working for us, we defend it. We protect and fight for our right to be stupid. Ever done that? I'm driving on the highway and the speedometer's reading 80 miles an hour, and my wife looks at the map and the GPS. She says, "Hey, we're going the wrong way." And I go, "Yeah, but we're making good time. There's no traffic." We get stuck in our stuff, don't we? We're like a toddler sitting in a poopy diaper. "Yeah, I know it smells bad, but it's warm and it's mine." We don't like change. Well, let me tell you, if you're going to live in this life, and you're going to have to embrace change, because the only thing that never changes is, well, things are going to change. Change is a way of life. Embrace it. You've got to embrace it. And with changing and doing some new stuff with your money, start with $1,000 in the bank. You've got to learn to save money. What we're saying here now, look at this. See, I like things like that. Right there. See, that's why I get the big bucks. Isn't that deep? You must save money. Man, that's good, isn't it? You know what? It is. Because nobody does it. Everybody talks about it. Everybody looks and goes, but nobody does it. We're walking around with no money. One of the richest countries in the world has ever known. And all the money leaves your house every month. You have to make this a philosophical process, a theological process, a spiritual, an emotional, relational, and a mathematical process. I'm saving money. I'm sick of being broke. Yeah, but I do know about your stuff. I've done your budget. I've been doing budgets for over 20 years. I do know about I know it's tough. I know it's hard. But so is being broke. Wham! Step up. There's some stuff to be done here, people. So what we're starting here, you see, this is called the first step of an emergency fund. Grandma says to save for what? A rainy day. Emergency fund, visual aid. This is what your emergency fund is. 78% of North Americans, well, according to Money Magazine, are going to have a major negative financial event in any given 10-year period of time. So you better be ready. It's coming. You need to be ready. You need to save money for emergencies. You're in an emergency looking for a place to happen. If you haven't been kicked in the knees to the tune of $5,000 to $7,000 in the last 3 to 4 years, you are now an overdue sitting duck. Statistically, it's coming. Get ready. You need to build an emergency fund. Well, some people say, "Well, Bernie, you need to be more positive." Well, I am positive. It's going to rain. Get yourself an emergency fund. It's how this stuff works. This $1,000, you don't even have to put it in the bank. Now, you can do like one lady did. She went down to Walmart and bought a picture frame, put the money in there, and a sign saying, "In case of emergency, break glass." Now, you don't want to keep it in an underwear drawer because the pizza man will get it. No, the pizza man will not go into your underwear drawer. But I know what happens. Ding dong. Oh, the pizza's here. It's an emergency. It's an emergency. Well, you got to keep it where you can't get to it too easy, but where you can get it if you need it. Baby step 1 is, one more time, $1,000. Quickly get $1,000. Get that $1,000 set aside. Get that minimum baby step, that beginner starter emergency fund ready to go. Personal finance is 80% behavior. It's only 20% head knowledge. You've got to change what you're doing in order to get a different result. Definition of insanity: doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. That's from Albert Einstein. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. Next lesson we're going to carry on is with debt elimination using the debt snowball.